The episode begins at Jellystone during night when Peterpotamus was doing his package deliveries, but the next morning all the packages are gone. Everyone goes to complain to the mayor, and Mayor Huckleberry Hound makes it clear that he'll never forgive the package thief. Using a coupon, Huckleberry Hound hires detective duo Snooper and Blabber and assures everybody that the package thief will be kicked out of town with Grape Ape's giant shoe. After a little encouragement from the detectives, everybody in Jellystone searches for the thief, but Augie Doggy, Shag Rug, and Yankee Doodle are gluing their stuff to the ground so the thief doesn't steal them. Yankee Doodle then reveals that she is the package thief, shocking her two friends as she explains that she only did it for unboxing videos. Augie Doggy believed that if they explain everything to the mayor, he'll call everything off, but Mayor Huckleberry says that the thief will be kicked out regardless of how old or young they are. Augie Doggy then had the idea to return the packages without anybody knowing, so the kids ask Peterpotamus for help after explaining everything, and Peter agrees to help them after telling Yankee that he also does unboxing videos. The four characters dress up like ninjas and return the boxes during night, but Peterpotamus spots a sandwich and gets himself caught by Yogi, Cindy, and Boo Boo Bear ratting out Yankee. Yankee Doodle tells the bears that she only did it for unboxing videos, and Yogi reveals that they've all been there, so the bears will help the others return the packages. The three kids try returning a package to Magilla Gorilla's store, but they get ambushed by Jabberjaw and Loopy De Loop. Yankee says she stole the package for unboxing videos, and Jabberjaw reveals that she and Loopy have been there, so they'll help the others return the rest of the packages. One by one, Augie Doggy, Yankee Doodle, and Shag Rug all return the packages, but they get caught by mad Jellystone residents. After Yankee shows the Jellystone residents her unboxing videos, they also reveal that they do unboxing videos, so all the Jellystone residents, minus the mayor, all work together to return the packages before morning. By the next morning, everybody successfully returned all the packages, but Huckleberry, Snooper, and Blabber all show up to ask everybody if they found the thief. Yogi Bear tells Huckleberry that the packages reappeared out of nowhere, and Huckleberry Hound cancels the case. Since the mayor's coupon is still good, Snooper and Blabber still get paid. Shag Rug, Yankee Doodle, and Augie Doggy all learn what happens when unboxing videos go too far, and they all leave to unbox something. The episode ends with Mayor Huckleberry Hound doing an unboxing video of his own, and he unboxes Inch High Private Eye. Sadly, Huckleberry Hound stuffs Inch High Private Eye back in the box, and we hear Inch High being suffocated. The end. The episode begins on a snowy day at Jellystone. We see a montage of Top Cat and his gang scamming others, collecting a lot of money. The montage ends with Top Cat saying they may have hauled twice the amount of money than last year, and the other cats are pooped and tired. Believing they earned a vacation, Top Cat asks for suggestions, but after some suggestions and Choo Choo saying they can use the money they hauled, Top Cat says they can scam themselves a vacation. At first, the other cats were annoyed, but then they all see a commercial of Touche Turtle warning criminals that if they ever commit a crime, they'll be held at SANTO Relaxo, a luxury prison resort for villains. Top Cat had the idea to have the best vacation ever by getting arrested, so he and the other cats try to commit crimes, but they end up doing more good than harm. Next, Top Cat disguises himself as a detective named Dickerson, and he goes to the police station, where the police are happy to see him since they're understaffed due to Yahui locking himself behind bars. As Detective Dickerson, Top Cat tells the officers that Top Cat and his cat crew have committed the crime of creating an identity crisis between babies and old men. Touche Turtle says they have to catch the criminals, but instead of sending them to Santo Relaxo, they'll be sent to Santo Pano, a nightmare prison. Just when Top Cat was about to tell the police that he made a mistake, the other cats barged in, leading Top Cat to tell them to run, and they all run out of the police station. We cuts to a chase scene of the police trying to capture the cats, and it lasts for almost 2 minutes. During the chase, Top Cat and his friends hijack a trolley, and the chase ends with the trolley tumbling down a mountain before crashing, and the police catch up. Believing Top Cat is still Detective Dickerson, Touche Turtle offers him a cash award, and Top Cat has his friends arrested while he counts his money. The other cats get sent on a plane to Santo Pano, and when they reach the prison, they are surprised to see that it's actually Santo Relaxo. Surprisingly, the guard reveals himself to be Top Cat in disguise, and Top Cat says he pulled all that off by switching the signs around and hijacking the plane. Top Cat also admits that it would have been easier just to pay for a vacation, but is glad and believes that everything worked out for everybody in the end, only that he forgot that Yahui is still behind bars. The episode ends with Yahui saying that he has to go to the bathroom as we cut outside the police station, and he says, "Oh man." The end. The episode begins with the Jellystone Kabong Scout singing. Kabong Scout leader El Kabong announces that the kids will be earning their little professional badge by helping an adult in Jellystone. Augie Doggy, Yankee Doodle, and Shagrug are told that they're gonna earn their badges after helping Peter Potamus deliver mail, making them disappointed. After the kids reach Peter Potamus, they hop aboard his airship and they have the assignment of helping him deliver a package to Snagglepuss. Peter Potamus's airship takes off and it slowly soars across Jellystone. Shagrug, Yankee Doodle, and Augie Doggy are bored as the trip is taking too long. Above, a bird character called the Yankee Doodle Pigeon sees the bread that the kids had and he zooms towards it, hitting Peter Potamus and knocking him out. Without Peter steering, the ship starts falling, making Augie hold the steering wheel, and the other kids throw Peter off the ship to lose weight. The ship was sailing smoothly until it was caught in a sky pool as explained by Soso, who was voiced by the legendary George Takei. After Yankee Doodle said something, Shagrug remembers his meditation badge and meditates. Shag gets enlightened and realizes that the only way out of the sky pool is to become one with it. The airship becomes one with the sky pool's currents until after some time the kids thrust the engine and it flies out, flying higher into the sky. In the mesosphere, the kids then encounter some singing sirens who use their hip-hop music to try to make the kids crash the boat. Luckily, Yankee Doodle remembers her music badge and she plays soothing saxophone music to make the sirens sleepy and free her friends from the trance. Returning to the normal skies, the kids are closer to their destination until they get ambushed by sky pirates, who are the villains that were first seen in the Yogi's Gang TV show. The villains invade the airship to take the package, which they believe is treasure, and they succeed. The kids try getting the package back with a cannon launcher, but the cannonballs had no effect. Just then, Augie Doggy remembers her bakesmanship badge and she launches the loaf of bread onto the Sky Pirate's ship. The Yankee Doodle bird from earlier sees the bread and zooms to destroy the Sky Pirate ship, with the package landing back to the kids. After sustaining too much damage, the ship falls from the sky and crashes on a recovering Peter Potamus, though the kids and the package still remain fine. So appears to congratulate Augie Doggy, Yankee Doodle, and Shag Rug, though the kids complain about his neglect before he poofs away. With luck on their side, the kids landed right next to Snagglepuss's house, so they deliver the package, though it gets ruined by Snagglepuss himself. Now that the assignment is complete, El Kabong shows up to give the kids their little professional badges before he waits for a bus. Shag Rug brings out another loaf of bread as celebration, but it attracts the crazy pigeon and it flies into the kids, ending the episode with an explosion. The end. The episode begins with a mother eagle taking care of her babies before flying off, then the camera pans down to show Augie Doggy and Yankee Doodle playing with dolls. Augie Doggy loved her doll so much that she wishes it was her baby, while Yankee Doodle is against the idea of having a baby herself. Doggy Daddy appears from behind a bush, then Augie Doggy wants a real baby and she looks at the eagle's nest. The little green-shirted dog takes the baby eagle as her baby, but Doggy Daddy takes back the baby to return it and the mother comes to attack him. A pummeled Doggy Daddy tells his daughter to be a mother to something else, so later at the lighthouse, Augie Doggy creates a baby called Melanie. No, not the Melanie from SMG4. Augie left to get one more thing, but she accidentally shakes the table, which makes the melon fall on Yankee. Returning with a diaper, Augie Doggy is shocked to see her baby Melanie moving with feet, and she becomes convinced that her love brought Melanie to life. Seeing Augie happy, Yankee Doodle decides to roll with it as we cut to a montage of Augie and Yankee being baby and mommy. Sadly, during the montage, Yankee Doodle gets tortured as Augie is taking bad care of her. When the montage finished, the teen angels came to Augie offering to put her and her baby on their new TV segment, What's New Baby, with Augie accepting. Later at the Jellystone news studio, Snagglepuss premieres the new show What's New Baby, with Augie teaching the audience how to take care of a baby while unintentionally torturing Yankee. During the torture, Shag Rug hears the melon and realizes that it's Yankee Doodle inside of it as Yankee had enough and sprouts arms out of the melon. Shag Rug tells the audience that the show's over, making everyone leave, and Augie is sad, believing that her baby is leaving. Using candy to distract Augie, Shag Rug takes a lucky guess about everything that has happened, with Yankee asking him for help. Thankfully, the young bear had the idea to have the baby grow up, so when Augie finished the candy, Shag tells her that her parenting skills are making the baby grow up faster. Subsequently, we cut to another montage of the watermelon baby getting older and older as time flies by, making Augie cry while being proud. At night, a withered meloned Yankee tells Augie that she has to go, and she bids Augie farewell as the sad dog says goodbye. The withered melon cracks into pieces, falling into Augie's hands, so she and Shag set them on fire to Valhalla the next day. Once it was all over, Augie asks her two friends if they want to play hide-and-seek before we cut to Snagglepuss opening his new show, What's New Eagle. The episode ends with Doggy Daddy getting pecked over and over by the mama eagle, asking Snagglepuss why won't he help him. The end. The episode begins with Mayor Huckleberry Hound being trapped in a sewer hole, and some Jellystone residents fall into it as well. After Huckleberry says he'd be obliged if a hero could save him, El Kabong shows up to save the day, but he has trouble reaching into the sewer hole. Before El Kabong fell in, he and the others get rescued by the hero Blue Falcon. In the next scene, Huckleberry Hound announces that the sewer holes will be closed and praises Blue Falcon and El Kabong for their heroism. Huckleberry gives Blue Falcon permission to say something, leading Blue Falcon to tell everybody that they're in danger unless they become heroes like him. After Peter Potamus asks how can he be a hero, Blue Falcon convinces everybody that gadgets, capes, and costumes make a hero, and they can get it by buying them at his merch booth. By the next day, El Kabong was ready to help, but there are so many heroes around Jellystone that he isn't needed. Feeling sad, El Kabong asks himself that if nobody needs him, who do they need? Hardy Har Har cries for a plumber, which in turn causes El Kabong to become a plumber, and he fixes her sink. El Kabong, who is possibly now Quick Draw McGraw, loved being a plumber so much that he believed nothing could make him become El Kabong anymore. Apparently, Quick Draw might have jinxed himself when he sees the locked sewer hole shaking and it spews out green slime that also becomes a giant green slimed blob of jelly. This may or may not be a reference to Perfect Chaos from Sonic Adventure. The creature emits an energy wave that scares everybody away, and Quick Draw doesn't know what to do since he is a plumber. Everything gets worse when the creature spews out slime balls, and a slime ball is heading towards a baby, making Quick Draw worried. After looking at his plunger and his guitar, Quick Draw saves the baby, becomes El Kabong once more, and saves the Super Zeros around town. El Kabong then tries to stop the slime monster, but he ends up getting stuck to it. Hearing cries for help, Blue Falcon shows up to save the day, but when he sees the giant slime monster, he deflates his suit, reveals himself to be a cowardly rich man, and flies off. Using a motivational speech, El Kabong convinces the Jellystone Super Zeros to become heroes, leading them to work together to rescue him. Following his rescue, El Kabong uses his plumber skills to make water spew out of the sewer, and the water makes the creature dissolve and melt back to where it came from. After the day is saved, El Kabong says he'll always have the urgency to help others in Jellystone, but some Jellystone residents question how can jelly like that slime monster melt from water. The episode concludes with some Jellystone residents talking to each other before the episode fades to black. The end. The episode begins at Doggy Daddy's lighthouse during nighttime, where Augie Doggy was sleeping with her dad monitoring her. Augie Doggy was having a nightmare, so Doggy Daddy rushed to wake her up. Augie Doggy tells her dad that she had a nightmare about a bagel monster, so he tells her an upbeat story, but it doesn't help her sleep. Yogi Bear, Boo Boo, and Cindy all appear from the closet to tell Augie Doggy a bedtime story about how they were performing a sandwich surgery until they failed and the sandwich had a funeral. The sad story didn't work, so Captain Caveman appears from under the bed to tell Augie a story about his time as a librarian. In the story, Captain Caveman was helping Wally Gator find a book that was overdue, so he and Wally chased Top Cat and his gang. The story finishes with Captain Caveman getting the book back, but Augie still cannot sleep. Regardless of the fact that Augie wants the bagel monster defeated, Doggy Daddy hires more storytellers as we get into a montage of various stories. Every story was so exciting that Augie Doggy says she feels like she's never going to sleep, so Doggy Daddy invites Mayor Huckleberry Hounds to tell another story. Noticing that Augie Doggy has the Iggity Biggity Boos, Huckleberry Hound tells her an exposition-filled information story about the town of Jellystone. Huckleberry Hound's story gets so much into detail and depth on why Jellystone is such a great town with its many features, and that causes Augie to sleep. With a stroke of lightning, the bagel monster appears and everybody runs away screaming, making Augie awake from her slumber. The episode ends with the bagel monster saying, "Goodnight kids, sweet dreams, bagel monsters are real." The end. Sadly, something bad is going to happen to episode recaps next month. But anyway, subscribe and more importantly, share the channel with the entire world for more of my content. I'm Jacob Kasarjan, see you later, and remember, support the autism.